Welcome back one and all to the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament here live on High Button Sports in honor of the memory of the lives of John Allen McDonald, Donald Gladwin, Sean McKay and his mother Lee Mary McKay, who lost their lives in that car accident all those 42 years ago now today. As our opening game takes off here at 9 a.m., the Cole Harbour Wings taking on the South Colchester Elks. Should be an interesting matchup to start things off here on the opening draw. The Elks gain possession off that draw and skate in the zone, dumping it around the corner. Picked up behind the goal, swept around. Trying to get a stick on that was Kavanaugh. Rims it around on the far side wall. On the point, quick drive, that one deflected wide. It's picked up by the Elks again, onto the point. Brenton fires a shot, that one whistles wide. Kept alive on the point. Taken here by the Wings as they skate out. Near side pass. Unable to make a play on that was McCackern. Off the wall. Pass through neutral ice. Here come the Elks the other way on the right hand side. Quick shot, save made with the pad. Just below the goal line. We're going to get a cycle going here of the Elks to start things off. And that one whistled down. And a line change here for the Elks as they get set in the offensive zone. Pardon me, the face-off is in neutral ice here, just outside of the wing zone. Off the face-off, won by the Wings off the near side wall. Trying to gain possession here as they skate in the zone. Farmer dumps it in around the boards. On the far side, Grigoriev tried to get a stick on that. Good battle on the far wall. Chipped in for the Wings. Farmer on the forecheck. Sliding it out front, nobody was home. They reset the play. Burke trying to cycle it in. Check by Farmer on the wall. Farmer a pass out front, picked off here by the Elks as they skate out with it with numbers. Moving up the ice. Quick shot, save made with the pad. Once again by Marsden. Patrick Marsden getting the start and goal. Number 29 for the Cole Harbour Wings. As that one taken up by the Wings now, trying to exit the zone. Unable to get past the positioning of the Elks there through neutral ice. Here they come again with another opportunity. Moving wide is McEwen. Lost the handle as it goes back out to neutral ice. Peterson trying to get a stick on that. Here comes Peterson. Moving one-on-one. Skates wide. Holds on and shoots and a pad save. Another chance in front, open side. Another great stop there by Marsden, being tested early here by the Elks. Peterson again, a nice move. Couple dipsy-doos, but he gets it into the corner there for his line partner in Dennis. Here come the Wings the other way. Moving up through neutral ice. Nice couple of moves. Here's a shot. That one sailed over the glove hand side. Wind chip on it in the corner. Gains possession, slides it in front. A quick drive, that goes wide. There's Batik trying to get a stick on that. Batik drops it off to the point, gets it back. Batik to the middle. Shot in front and a save made there. And a cover. That's Akiagok, Caden Akiagok in goal to start things off for the Elks. As we set up in the offensive zone for the Wings on this draw. Off the draw, Beaton. Rimming it into the corner. Sharp after it. That one whistled down on a high stick. So we'll move out to neutral ice for this draw. Face off in neutral ice. Picked up by Kavanaugh looking to make a play. Quick drive by McCackern there, was blocked in front by the Elks defense. Here come the Elks the other way. Lead pass ahead. Here's the chance. Moving in a shot. Glove save made by Marsden. And he gets the whistle for his team. Line changes on both sides here to start this draw. Once again, you are watching the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament live on High Mountain Sports. We thank you all for tuning into these broadcasts. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, both at the rink and at home. And that shot, glove down again, another cover for Marsden as he gets the whistle here. Off the draw, one back by the Wings as they ribbon on the near side wall. Stopped to the point by beating a drive, Breton rather. That one goes wide. Picked up here by Grigoriev. Moving down the wing. Grigoriev dances by, holds on, shoots, pad save, rebound chance in front. Unable to corral that as it was blocked on the follow through. Another feed in front. Brenton blocks the pass and defends a body check on his way through by Grigoriev. Aggressive on the forecheck, number 5 for the Wings. Oh, a hard check there, and physical play starting to become a factor here early in the first. Then back around on the near side wall. Brenton chases it down and skates up the neutral ice. He gets checked and knocked off the puck, but it's gathered in by the Elks once more. Here comes Farmer. He intercepts. Taken off there by McLean. McLean off the wall. Up the ice come the Elks now. On the right wing side. Here comes Cole Harbour. Moving it across. Shot from distance blocked in front. McEwen. Winship holds the line. They tag up and dump back in the corner. Law down on the side. Unable to clear the Elks. Good coverage here by the Wings here as they look to gain an advantage. Winship swings it into the zone for McNeil to make chase. McNeil trying to win that battle in the corner. Oh, a hard check there. As Batik took the body on his man. Winship on the point. Nice move by Winship. Another nice move. Here he comes. Shot in front, and that one goes wide. That one got some oohs and ahs from the bench. There's McEwen, a drive, glove save, rebound chance. Play whistle down here, and a slashing call coming up. Looks like it's going against the Elks here, so our first power play of the game is going to go to the Cole Harbour Wings. We'll have 2 minutes on the clock for the penalty. Samuel Gordon vents his frustrations in the penalty box. On the draw, rimmed off the wall, all the way down. Stopped up by Marsden. Off the near side. McCacken. Felix McCacken behind his own goal. Looking to set up the play for the Wings. Down they come. Pass on the near side. Chopped at. Down the ice again as they clear it. The Elks killing some time to start this penalty kill. Short-handed. In comes Shreve, moving in the corner. Knocked onto the point. As the Elks continue an aggressive penalty kill here. Near side wall. Shreve trying to get a stick on that on the bench area. Healthy battle here. Kavanagh with a couple of cross checks there. McCacken stops up, clears it to neutral ice, picked up by Harbour as he dumps it back in for the Elks. Clark behind the goal. Pass on the near side wall to Grigoriev. Here comes Grigoriev down the wing, stopping up, turns with it, tries to set up the play. Back out to neutral ice. McEwen across. Fired in for the dump and chase for the Wings. They have 32 seconds remaining on their power play. Farmer sets up at the draw. Chips it into himself in the corner, right behind the goal. On to the point, McEwen. McEwen a drive from distance, blocked in front with the skate. It's a kick-out skate save by Harbours. Back onto the point. Fougier dumps it in the corner. The Wings looking to capitalize here. Hard check on the wall, dumped out of the zone. Just 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Looks like they're going to be able to kill this one off. Is that one taken by the Elks again? And a sidestep ahead, Farmer. Moving in a drive, and that one blocked in front by Brenton. He's lost his stick. Another drive, blocker save for a Giacop. Trying to cycle it up front is Grigoriev. Nice couple moves. Grigoriev a drive, pad save by Giacop. Wings again on the attack. Backhand feed knocked by Clark out of midair. Looking to get ahead of the play here. Worked into the corner. Elks on the forecheck, aggressively so. A quick drive, rebound chance in front of the shot. What a stop that was by Marsden with the pad. He's lost his goal stick. As it's off the wall, kept alive by the Elks. Moved across. Here's the chance. Drive. It goes wide as Julian took that shot. Back in the corner, Stewart. Sweeps it out to the point, and a good active stick there as the Wings try to escape. Here come the Wings down the wing. Brenton with a great defensive play, but he's knocked off the puck. Trying to center, picked off. Here come the Elks again. Moving through neutral ice, dropped off to Kavanagh. Kavanagh down the wing. Shoots, and a save made by Marsden. Taken on the wall, here come the Wings. Trying to make a couple of moves there, and knocked off the puck. As McNeil dumps that back in. Centering pass, Winship corrals it. Moves and shoots, and that one blocked as well as Kavanagh took the body on him. Out through neutral ice. Doesn't get down, is beaten, moving it across. Back into the corner, Fougier chasing it down. Back in near side to McCackern. Another pad picked off there on the giveaway as Kavanagh took the drive. And another pad saved by Marsden. Both goaltenders were contested here in the first. Picked off here. Here come the Wings the other way. Drive, and that was a glove save there for Akiagok. Back onto the point. That one escapes the Wings' defense as Fougier couldn't get a handle of that clearing attempt. All the way back down. Marsden leaves it for his defense. Beaten behind his own goal. Trying to center. Taken by McClellan. Drive back into the corner. And a delayed offside here, and that's going to be whistled down. As the Elks not able to tag up there. So full line chases for both groups as we get set for this neutral zone draw. Picked off near side. Peterson, McEwen. Move across. Here come the Wings down the ice. Holding on to the puck, dropping it off to the point. We're going to start that cycle play. Grigoriev after it on the wall. Whips it around for the cycle. Out at the point. McEwen trying to center. That aggressive play there by Peterson. Drops it off. Here comes a chance. Shreve down the wing. Stops up. Shreve centering pass, knocked down, and a quick shot goes wide. Grigoriev below his own goal line. Knocks it off the near side, and unable to hold the line was Harbours. Delayed offside, they tag up. Here come the Wings now the other way. Cole Harbour Wings. Knocked off the puck. Hard check on McLean, he takes exception to that. Near side, Peterson. Pearson, nice move to the inside, back to the outside. One too many moves there as out come the ping pong in the neutral zone as Clark moves it across. Near side wall, Burke picks it up. Here comes Burke through neutral ice. Far side, chipped into the corner by Grigoriev. And Grigoriev goes off for a change as that's fired in by Clark again for the Wings. 2:55 remaining here in the first. Off the wall, Clark looking to chase it down here on defense for the Wings. Stops up, drops it off to Beaton. Samuel Beaton off the left wing side. Off the wall, finding McNeil. Robbie McNeil in below the goal line. Pass on the point to Beaton. Back to McNeil. McNeil shoots, looking for the 5-hole, but closing the wickets there was Akiagok. There comes Jack Brenton up the ice. Brenton moves wide, holds on, shoots, he scores! Jack Brenton opens the scoring here for the Elks. And they lead the game 1-0 here in the first. What a shot. Here come the Elks again off the draw. Stewart centering it in front, just whistles past the glove hand side. Back onto the point, moved across McClellan, dumps it back in. Fougier. Oh, the pass is blocked. Here they come again. Stewart looking move to the inside. Another shot off the goal post. Back onto the point again. Here's another shot looking to go towards the goal, and that one patted aside by Marsden. Fougier trying to clear. Didn't get solid wood on that one. They have to reset. Stewart's after him in the corner. McEwen. The near side wall all the way down. As McClellan chases it down. No icing on the play. McClellan. Stretch pass all the way ahead. And it was touched up, so no icing there as well. As Allaby drops it off for Clark. Clark. Nice move there by McCacken. Off the wall, McClellan stops it up, fires it back in. Marsden sticks it there for a pickup by Owen Clark. Out at the line by the Elks, they dump it back in the zone. Near side, the Wings going to clear. Hard hit there by McCacken. McCacken on the near side. Holds on to it. Picks up and neutralized there by Waugh. Dumped back into the zone. Stopped up there by McLean. And a spin it towards the goal. Clark. Near side, McCacken. Pass ahead, here come the Wings. Just 18 seconds to go. Dumped in by Sharp into the corner. Picked up by Grigoriev. One last chance here for the Wings at the close of the first. Pass in front of shot. That one blocked. Going to clear here. Owen McLean. That'll do it for the first period of play. After this short break, we'll be back with the second period. Once again, you're watching the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament live on High Button Sports. We'll be back shortly with the second period of play. Once again, a look at some of the matchups coming up here later today. Plenty of great games to watch here at the 40th Annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament. Once again, stay tuned for all the broadcasts live from Harbour Sports. And the team set up for the draw to start the second period to play 1-0 for the Elks after one. Let's see how the Cole Harbour Wings respond here in the second. Off the draw, chopped at there. Picked up by Kavanagh as he dances by. Kavanagh holds on, shoots, save, made, rebound, just what a stop that was by Marsden with the pad on the rebound. First save was impressive enough, and the second one even better. That's a huge stop for the Wings for some confidence in this game. And looks like a knee-on-knee penalty here as once again the Elks going to the box. This time it's Kavanagh. Another power play here for the Cole Harbour Wings. The Elks were able to kill off the first penalty they had and see if they can kill this one off. But if you're Cole Harbour, you want to get on the board here and capitalize on your opportunity. It looks like it's a 4-minute double minor here for the knee-on-knee penalty. Is that one tipped on goal? A rebound chance in front. It's loose. They score! On the rebound, and the Cole Harbour Wings tie the game. Talk about a statement goal there. Right off the draw, getting it towards the net. A quick rebound strike there. It looks like it's Knox Burke with the goal on that rebound in front. So once again, it's a double minor. So they'll still have 2 minutes of the second half of the double minor to kill off, will the Elks. As Grigoriev skates in. Grigoriev dances by, unable to corral it. Backhand feed out to neutral ice by the Elks. Here comes Dennis shorthanded. Dennis into the corner, on goal and through the blue paint. It just touched up. Another chance in front, and that one blocked aside by Marsden. Hard check there on Grigoriev. Swept out to neutral ice. The Elks have to reset here. Off the wall and down the ice as they kill some more time. Once again, the Wings trying to capitalize in the second half of this double minor. They've already got a power play goal to start it as Farmer skates in. Moving wide, trying to drop a pass up. Here's the chance, another shot, save, rebound chance. It's still loose in front, finally covered up by Akiagok. Tested with a couple opportunities there. So Cole Harbour buzzing on the power play here as they get a line change for this unit to start this offensive zone draw. 1:08 remaining in the power play. Onto the point, McEwen. Chips it off the wall, here's a chance. Holding on a shot, they score! A wicked wrist shot over the glove hand side of Agiakok. And the Wings take a 2-1 lead here. Talk about capitalizing on your opportunities. A goal for each of the halves of the double minor for the Cole Harbour Wings, and now they have the lead at 2-1, but here comes a chance. Moving in is Kavanagh, backhand shot save made by Marsden. They score! It got past him on the rebound through the 5-hole. And it's a 2-2 game now. Goodness gracious. What an effort by Kavanagh. And Marsden doesn't like the call as it looked like the net came off the moorings in the progress of the goal going in. But the goal will remain on the board here. Off the draw, Muse trying to clear. Here come the Wings the other way. Pass in front there, cleared aside. Picked up here by Beaton. Beaton a drive from distance, pass, save, rebound chance in front, another shot, save, rebound chance, still loose, they score! The Wings back on the board and in the lead, 3-2 on a rebound goal. And it looks like that might have been Max Sharp with the goal this time. So he could be in for a little bit of a barn burner here. It's already 3-2. Just 3 minutes into the second. This game's wide open, run and gun style here for the opening game of the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial. Is that one on the point? Clark trying to get a stick on that. Julian below the goal line. Hounded by 2 defenders there. Still has a hold of it. Another shot from sharp angle. That one's blocked in front. It's still loose. Now Cole Harbour looking to clear. McCachran off the wall out to neutral ice. Pass on the near side. Harbour's looking to clear. And whistle down on the offside call. Grigoriev off the draw. Drops it off to McCachran. And that one whistled down the offside as well. Face off in neutral ice. Won by the Elks. Here they come. Smith dumps it into the corner. Picked up here by McEwen. Matthew McEwen side steps. That's checked by Smith, but he got it to Grigoriev. Grigoriev down the wing. Holds on. Spins it in front and a block there. Kept alive by Farmer. Or Fougere rather, is that one taken on the near side. Smith dumps it in for the Elks off the backboards. Fougere there to pick it up under the fence for the Cole Harbour. Off the wall, kept alive at the point by Brenton. A drive from distance, pad save by Marsden. Smith another shot, deflected towards the goal. Marsden steers that aside. And here come the Wings the other way, it's Farmer. Has the puck in his feet, moves it across to Grigoriev. Grigoriev, shot, glove, save made by Akigok. On the face-off dot for Cole Harbour. Picking off the drop of the Elks. Dropped off. Moved ahead here. Comes a chance for Kavanagh. Drive, and that one patted aside by Marsden. While trying to hold the line. Knocked down. Here comes Petit. Petit, he gets checked and knocked to the ice by McClellan. Shreve clears it on the near side. The far side, rather. Moving wide is Kavanagh, knocked down to the ice. Looks like a tripping call could be happening here. And it is a tripping call. It's going to go against the Cole Harbour Wings, so a power play opportunity now for the Elks. A chance to tie it themselves here on the advantage. Owen Shreve on the draw for the Elks. Off the draw, move to the point. Elks back down low. Centering it in front. That one goes all the way through, but it's picked up here by Cole Harbour. Cleared to neutral ice, picked off by Smith. Smith trying to find Stewart. He was knocked off the puck there as the Wings clear it down. Jack Breton moves down the wing. Trying to backing it through. A collision there, neutral ice. It's a crowd with some hems and haws on that one. And Smith moves below the goal line. Drops it off. Shrev. Lead pass for Stewart. Stewart chases it down. Fugier is there first. Here comes Brenton. Brenton down the wing. Nice move to the outside. Holds on, shoots. A pad save there from Marston. Off the wall, picked up and fired out by Sharp. Turning with it is Sharp. Excuse me, Shrev rather. Moves it ahead. Brenton trying to make some moves in the corner. Checked hard into the wall there. Gets back to his feet and hustles after it. Gutsy effort there by Brenton on a hard check into the wall. And scanning it down now is Smith. Landon Smith. Up to neutral ice, fired back in by the wings as Smith resets. Drops it off for Brenton, looking to center. Grigoriev going to continue the cycle here. Taken away by the Elks now. Defensive play starting to tighten up here at the midway point of the second. It's that one taken by Grigoriev. Smith. Nice couple of moves, drops it off. From McLean, a drive, he scores! Looks like it might have been deflected on the way through. And the Elks have tied the game here at 3 in the second. Once again, this has been a back and forth game so far. And we're only nearing the halfway point. Already 3 goals for each side. Don't blink, folks, you might miss another one as here's a chance in front of it. Oh, a hard check on that play as Marston still out of position. Close call there. Nerves for Marston on that one. Bit of a misplay. Is that one taken here? Moving on the near side, picked off. The Elks looking to clear. Joining is Clark now. Clark holds on, moves it off the wall, taken here by Farmer. Farmer. Nice weaving move through the neutral ice. Fires a shot. That one blocked. Here's another chance. That one blocked as well. On the point, Clark holds the line. Escapes the neutral ice, fires it back in. As the Elks look to reset here with possession now. Lead pass all the way down. That'll be icing against the Elks. A compromise play here. They're going to have the face-off at center ice. Taken by McEwen. Off the wall looking for Winship. Here's Batik. Trying to make a move. Knocked out the puck. Stewart. Slides it out to neutral ice. Winship fires it in. Into the corner. McNeil trying to get a step. Taken out. Here comes Shrev down the wing for the Elks. Shrev moves wide, holds on. Pass in front of the shot. What a save that was by Marston. Got the goal stick on that one. And it's spun back in by Stewart. Off the wall. Held there by Kavanagh. Kavanagh holds on and shoots. Looking to get towards the goal. Tip on goal, and that one padded aside by Marsden once again. On the point. Drive by Stewart, goes wide. It was a hard, high shot there, but it went well past the goal. Batik drops it off to Winship. Winship dangles, holds on and shoots. Blocked, another chance in front. Another shot, pad save there by Akiagok, and he covers. The line changes from both teams to start this offensive zone draw for the Wings. Off the backboards. McCackern on it. Onto the point. Clark trying to clear it again to continue the cycle, but it's taken now by the Elks. Nice move wide. Here's a chance. Save made. It's cleared into the goal. Is it in? It looks like it is in, but it's waved off by the official. It's from the collision with the goaltender. And Marsden lucky to be okay on that one. It was a hard collision, but he looks to be recovering fine. The official making sure all is well with Marsden there on that collision. Onto the point, a shot blocked. There's another chance for the Elks. Gathered in by McCackern, clearing it off the glass and out. Collision on the wall, taken away. Clark resets here for the Wings. On the near side. Smith. Out of the play to neutral ice. Picked off there by Allaby. Allaby looks to clear. The Wings reset here as Clark gathers it in. Julian trying to intercept. Cleared out to neutral ice. Lead pass from Hughes. Going to get past the defense. The Elks clear it to neutral ice. Here they come. Dennis a drive, and he broke the stick of Clark as he has to go back to the bench to retrieve his spare. Gets up for a line change instead. Going to waste no time. Peterson gets past Fugier. Peterson a backhand shot. Save made. A rebound chance. Giving away a shot. And that one goes wide. Another play in front. Here come the Wings. Lead pass is blocked off the wall. Picked up by Smith. Smith moves it across. Shipped ahead. Elks are going to get on the attack. Picked up by the Wings as they look to clear. Here comes Grigoriev down the wing. Holds on and moves wide. Doesn't see an option, so he holds on to that puck. They're going to set up a play. Off the backboards, they go to the cycle. Onto the point. Down it goes. Elks looking to clear here. Unable to clear the zone just yet. And play whistle down here. Looks like a charging penalty here. And it's going to go against Knox Burke of the Cole Harbour Wings. So the Wings go into the box for charging. And so the Elks now on the power play. Shrev drops it off to Brenton. Brenton back to Shrev. Shrev a drive. Glove save there by Marsden into the corner. Delilah Watt. Back down to the corner it goes. Brenton. Here come the Elks. On to the point, Brenton. Plays it on the line. Quick drive from distance, patted aside by Marsden. And back into the corner. Shrev. Or Stewart rather. Back onto the point. Brenton. The body check. Throwing the body around there was Elks captain Jack Brenton on the power play. Still 55 seconds left to go in that bid here for the Elks as they reset behind their own goal. Try to get a zone entry here as that one out. Stewart got a stick on that. Fired back in. As Shrev makes chase in his own zone. Off the wall. Picked up here. Lead pass to Stewart. Stewart, dipsy-doos. Drops it off. Here come the Elks the other way. And wide is Kavanagh. Dropping it off. Winship picks that up here, shorthanded. Outlet play all the way down. No harm, no foul there as they're still on the penalty kill. Kavanagh. Sweeping pass picked off by the wings as Winship got a stick on that. Fires back in. Kavanagh retrieving that. Near side pass tipped in by McLean. Winship in the corner. Holds on, tries to clear it. Knocked off there. Back on the point it goes. Back down low, the Elks again, a shot. That one whistles wide to the glove hand side. Smith on the point, he's checked by Sharp. Wall trying to get a stick on that. Batik looking to clear it. Here comes McLean to drive, and he fanned on it. Didn't get solid wood on that as it bobbled on him on the follow through. Back to the puck near side wall. Smith holds the line, fires a shot towards goal, blocked in front by the Wings defense. That's moved off the wall. Here come the Wings. Drive from distance, stick to side there by Akiagok. Batik picks it up on the intercept, looking to clear it in front. That one goes all the way down. Foot race short here, looking to get ahead is Julian. Unable to get the shot away. Almost caught the defense of the Cole Harbour Wings by surprise, and off that shift, Julian goes for a line change there. He really put together quite a bit of skating on that last effort. Try to capitalize to get some rest for his legs. That's moved ahead for the Cole Harbour Wings. There's 42 seconds remaining in the second frame. Sharp on it. Moves it ahead. Taken away. Here comes Gordon. Samuel Gordon. Moves inside, he still has the puck. Gordon to the goal, and he can't get the shot away as he couldn't get solid wood on it. And another chance in front, unable to get the shot. Brenton to drive from distance, patted aside, it's still loose in front. Picked off here, clearing attempt by McCacken all the way down. Knocked off by the Elks as they skate in. Just 13 seconds to go. Clark, intercepted by Dennis. Here come the Wings the other way, one last rush. Farmer fires it towards the goal. Covered up. With just 2.4 remaining in the second. So the Wings will have to get a shot on goal right off the draw. They want to make an opportunity on this faceout with just 2.4 seconds remaining in the second period for a set play here. Move towards the goal. Farmer skates it down behind the goal, centers. And that'll do it here for the second period of play. All knotted up at 3 apiece heading into that third. We'll have a short intermission here to ice for the Zamboni to clear the ice surface before that third period of play. Once again, you are watching the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament here live on High Button Sports. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back shortly with the third period. Stay tuned. Again, you are watching the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament here live on High Button Sports. A 3-3 tie from the opening game after 2 periods of play. As the Cole Harbour Wings and the South Colchester Elks both putting on quite a show offensively in those first 2 periods of play. Things started to ease off a bit, getting more tighter defensively a little bit at the second half and onward of that second period. Let's see if things open up again in the third for more goals. Or will it be a slim scoring next goal wins type situation? We'll find out shortly here as we get things started. Off the draw after the puck there were the Elks. It's taken out now by Cole Harbour, looking to advance. Picked off here by Shrev down the wing. Shrev with a centering pass that was blocked, but he gets a hold of it here below the goal line, centering it in front. Kavanagh shoots, that one blocked. To neutral ice, picked up by McCackern, he dumps it in for the Wings. Brenton on it. Elks captain off the wall to Kavanagh as he looks to clear. Stewart chops at it there. And the Elks after reset here is hounded. Is Burke trying to get a stick on that? Alex Burke already has a goal in this game. Near side, Grigoriev dumps it in below the goal line. Brenton picks it up for the Elks. Near side to Kavanagh. Holds on, taken by Farmer. Here comes Farmer. When we get a shot, he scores! What a goal! An absolute snipe show there by Quentin Farmer, ripping it short side, bar down on a Kiagok. A highlight reel goal for sure there by Quentin Farmer, and it's 4-3 for the Cole Harbour Wings. What a shot. Moved in, now Julian on the attack. He works below the goal line, trying to center it in front. Fujir got a stick on that. It's fired around below the goal line. McLean trying to get a stick on that. Onto the point, McClellan holds the line, fires it towards goal. Pad save, rebound chance in front. Unable to get the shot away was Julian as he fanned on the rebound. A little too quick on the draw was the puck there, and Julian just a step behind on the reaction time. Gets in on the forecheck. Worked in the corner now. Elks on the attack, looking to center it. On the point of drive, that one blocked. New pass. Fired back in by the Elks as they get on the attack once again and get a line change here on that dump and chase, but now here come the Wings. Near side, Winship. Winship. Hard pass across the ice. McClellan skates it down. Holds onto it. Trying to center, picked off here by Sharp again. Here's Sharp again, a shot, and that one patted aside. Sharp. Near side off the wall. Peterson. Dumps it in. Hughes on the puck there, moves it ahead. Harbour's outlet play through neutral ice, picked up here by Gordon into the corner. Gordon dumps it around the wall. Peterson. Clark spins it off the near side down the ice. That one whistled down on the icing call. Off the draw onto the point. Chopped out there by Harbours. It's up here in neutral ice. Bouger off the wall. Elks look to reset. Gregoria Skating in, Grigoriev stops up, spins with it. On to Beaton on the point. Beaton a drive, deflected in front. Another chance, that one cleared away. Elks get a stick on that, moving aside as Shrev chips it down into the corner. Kavanagh making chase against Fugier. Knocks him to the ice. Wraparound bid, and that one blocked. There's a chance for Grigoriev skating by. Grigoriev a shot, that one deflected wide. Elks off the wall, gonna clear. Farmer's back on the ice. On the point, moved ahead to Farmer again. And here comes Stewart, clearing it past Allaby. Allaby chasing it down for the Wings. Beaton, far side. Grigoriev picks it up. Dumps it into the corner for Winship. Winship after it. Gain possession there. McLean through neutral ice, near side wall. Not the wall, Winship drops it for McNeil. McNeil looking to sweep it ahead. Brunton took the body on him. Near side McLean. McLean down the wing. Holds on, trying to sweep it up front. McEwen blocked that. McEwen taking the body. Winship. Pass to neutral ice. Batik knock off the puck. McNeil, that's going to be an offside here against the Wings. Off the wall through neutral ice. McEwen retrieves that here for the Wings. Picked up by McLean, he dumps it in for the Elks. Almost a misplay there. Delayed offside against the Elks. They have to tag up here as Winship clears it. Off a skate. McEwen. Pass to Winship. Winship on the near side. Shoots it, that's blocked. Another chance in front. McNeil a drive. That one stopped and covered by Akiagot. Line changes for both teams here to start this offensive zone draw for the Wings. Taken by Watt, picked up by McCacker, and a drive from distance, save made by Akiagot, and covers. Holds on to that one for a whistle. Shots are 26-24 in favor of the South Colchester Elks. 4-3 is the lead for the Cole Harbour Wings. Is that one taken up by the Elks now? Moving out to neutral ice. Moving wide is Dennis. Center getting front of chance. Rebound cleared away. Stopped up. Dennis shoots it. That one blocked. Moving out to neutral ice. Backhand feed by Waugh. Swept back into the zone. Waugh after it now. Off the wall. On to the point, Burt moves to the side, another shot there from distance. Gloved down by Waugh, but it's taken in by McCackern. Looking to set it up for Grigoriev. Near side, Elks feed out. Dennis. Lead pass there. Looking to spring Gordon as he skates after it in the corner. Gordon below the goal line, trying to center it in front. Another sweeping shot. That one whistles wide off the deflection. Close call there from Marsden. Hey, in front of the net, and that one back onto the point. Wide drive all the way through. They rebound, just they score! It's Colin Shrev on the rebound, and the Elks tie it again here at 4 in the third. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a toss-up as to who's going to win this one. We've seen it go back and forth all game long. 4-4 is the score here. Still a 22 remaining in the third period of regulation here. That one taken off the drop of Grigoriev, skates wide. Gains a step. Grigoriev shoots and he scores! What a goal by Grigoriev! On the wing, back-to-back goals, one by either side, and now the Cole Harbour Wings back in front again. So much for the tie game for the Elks. Grigoriev, great individual effort there and a quick shot. And he got it off quickly enough to fool Akiagok, as Akiagok did get a piece of it with the glove, but not enough as it stuck past. And it's now a 5-4 lead for the Cole Harbour Wings. Here's Kavanagh, centering it. Knocked off the puck. Kavanagh, nice move. Here comes Kavanagh. Breaking free, Kavanagh to the goal. Backhand shot, save made by Barriston. Another play in front. That one onto the point. Harbours shoots it into the corner. Nice move there. McLean dumps it back in for the Elks. Kavanagh behind the goal. He's got a head of steam in the offensive zone. Drops it off. Harbour's a drive from distance. Save rebound chance. It's loose in front. It's in! They score again. The Elks tied the game once again on a rebound from a shot from the point. Unbelievable. This game just keeps getting more crazy by the second here. As if you thought that the game would open up again here in the third, you were right. Unbelievable. Here come the Elks again. Moving wide is Shreve. Shreve lowers the shoulder into the corner. Holds on to it, trying to center. I was so excited on that last goal, I forgot to say who scored it, and I didn't catch the exact number, folks. Either way, it's a tie game at 5-5 here in the third. A real burner to start off this 40th annual Pictou County Memorial. Is that one taken away by Stewart off the glass? Allaby got a stick on that and fires it back in, picked up by the defense. Brenton lobs it out to neutral ice. Here come the Wings the other way. McCacken drops it off, quick shot by Sharp. Smith tries to clear. He's got McCacken to deal with as McCacken holds it below the goal line. Holds on, makes a move. McCacken onto the point. Clark. Sends it back into the corner. Brenton on the retrieval. Stopped up by Clark on the point. Back down to McCacken. McCacken. Back in saucer across to Allaby. Allaby can't hold that too long as it goes back out into the defensive zone for the Wings as they reset. 6 minutes remaining here in the third. McCacken outlet play to neutral ice. Picked off there. Here comes Gordon down the right wing. Gordon. He gets checked, but he got it in deep. Knocked off the wall. McLean dumps it back in. Sucked in front. Off a stick, another chance. That one goes into the corner, looking to center it there again are the Elks. They continue the cycle. Allaby chasing it down against Gordon. Allaby behind his own goal. Burke trying to clear. He pass across Grigoriev down the left wing side. Gains a step, Grigoriev. Holds on, sweeps it below the goal line. As unable to establish that forecheck with Cole Harbour as Fougere has to chase it down his own zone. 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Cross to Burke. Burke, outlet play to neutralize Grigoriev. Great stretch pass. Here's Grigoriev moving wide. Drops it off. Hard check there by Farmer. Follows it up. Farmer holds on, backhand feet in front. Picked off here another shot. That one patted aside by Akiagok. Gordon looking to clear all the way down it goes. And that'll be an icing call here against the Elks. McLean on the draw. Up against McNeil. McNeil after it on the forecheck. There's Winship. Winship a drive. Blocked in front. Another chance. Winship again. Backhand feet in front. It's loose. Finally cleared down the ice by the Elks. All the way down for another icing call against them. Face off in the offensive zone for McNeil. Off the backboards, picked up by Kavanagh. Kavanagh checked, trying to move it ahead. Stewart in, fires a shot off the outside of the post as Kavanagh picks it up on the wing. McNeil behind his own goal, fires it off the far side. Here come the wings the other way. Moving in, nice move here, a chance in front, and Betzik unable to get the shot away. Intercepted by Beaton, clears it ahead for Winship. Clay was a little behind him on the pass, so he was unable to get it in a strong position. On the left wing side, looking to chop at it. Or the wings looking to clear it into the zone again. Elks captain Brenton moving up the left wing side, chipping it off the wall for Peterson. Peterson gets checked. McEwen moves it ahead. Peterson. Pass to the right wing side. Dropped off. Here comes Shrev down the wing. Shrev a drive. Off the glove, a rebound chance taken behind the goal. As Julian on the attack for the Elks. McEwen steps in front of his own goal. Oh, and knocked off there by Julian for a moment. Here they come again to the Elks. Moving in, trying to center in front. Shot from distance, padded aside by Marsden. Chopped off the wall. Here come the wings the other way. Lead pass on the near side. Looking to spring McCackern. And it's just about too far ahead of him. McEwen resets. Almost given away to Shrev there as Grigoriev gets out there on the back check. Grigoriev turns. Moves below his own goal line. Chops it off the wall. The Elks on the forecheck now. Moved in front. Trying to get towards the goal, covered up by Marsden for the whistle. And a stoppage in play. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Elks. On the near side, McCullen. Quick shot from distance, glove, save for Marsden through traffic. Off the draw, moved into the corner by Dennis. Hauled down to the ice, a tripping call here, and a big opportunity in the game. As this could be a big moment here. As Connor Allaby goes to the box for Cole Harbour for a tripping with 2 minutes and 5 remaining in the third. A huge opportunity here for the Elks. They're on the power play for the bulk of the remainder of the last period of regulation here. Taking off the draw, move to the point. Brenton chops at it, takes his man to the ice with him. And that one whistled down, reset for a face-off in the offensive zone once again. Face-off is being reset here in the neutral ice, looks like. Once again, folks, the rules of this tournament, no overtimes in the round robin, only in the playoff round. So if either team wants to win this game, get one in the win column, they'll have to do it in these last minute 57 of play. And The team with the advantage in that department as far as numbers on the ice are the Elks right now with the power play. But here they come again, the Cole Harbour Wings as Grigoriev short-handed, a shot, save made, rebound chance in front, another shot, that one went wide. Elks looking to clear, giving away a shot, that one blocked. As that was Farmer who had the snipe from earlier. Here they come again. Waugh, down the wing. Rims it into the corner for the cycle. McEwen. Fougier on it now, looking to clear. Fougier, lead pass ahead, tipped it ahead to Farmer. Farmer, trying to get a step past Waugh. Farmer, taken away by Kavanagh. Here comes Kavanagh. Minute 12 remaining. Kavanagh down the wing. Steps to the inside, a shot off the goalpost. Fougier off the wall. Onto the point again, a drive, that one stopped. Fougier trying to clear here for Cole Harbour. Unable to get past the defense there. It's Farmer. Near side Dennis skidding in. Under a minute remaining here in the third. Off the wall, taken by Kavanagh. On the point, Breton. Breton, back down. Dennis, a drive, tipped in front, goes wide as Shrev got a stick on that. Back on the near side wall. On the point, Breton. Moves it ahead. Dennis, a drive towards the goal, that one blocked. There's 32 seconds remaining. Kavanagh centering in front, one-time shot, and Shrev unable to corral that and get it towards the goal. Cleared out and down the ice by the Wings. Just 20 seconds remaining, intercepted there, and a penalty on the play against the Wings once again. As Burt goes to the box. So 17 seconds remaining. It's a 5-on-3 advantage for the Elks with 17 seconds to go. This is once again the biggest opportunity of the game here for the South Colchester Elks, as they'll have to capitalize here if they want to win this game. Off the point. Shot from distance, tipped in, save made by Marsden. 12 seconds to go. On the point, moved across. Shot all the way through, a blocker save by Marsden. Kavanagh sweeping it in front, chop shot there is covered by Marsden. With just 2.5 remaining in the third. The Elks are going to try a set play off the draw here likely. Draw, that'll do it here for this one. And some extracurriculars to end the game here. Well, that'll do it for this game. A tie game to start the 40th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament. So an exciting game throughout, and both teams lining up at center ice to show their sportsmanship here at the end of this one. What was a real barn burner of a contest. Shots were 40-27 in favor of the Elks throughout that game. So both Marsden and Akia got tested greatly and giving up some goals as well to boot. Goaltending and capitalization both were key in this contest, but we end up with a tie game at the end of this one. We'll stay tuned with the player of the game for each side.
Getting better. Like he's around you guys. He's crazy. It's like new people. But around Sarah and I, it's super cool. He gets it.
Alexander Grigoriev getting the nod for player of the game for the Cole Harbour Wings. Congratulations to him. Caden Kavanagh, number 2 for the Elks, getting the non-fit player of the game for his team. Well, thank you once again for tuning into this one. And make sure to tune in for the remainder of the tournament here. We have lots of great matchups on your way here on this Friday opening day of the 40th Annual Pictou County Memorial. You're watching 40th Annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament live on High Button Sports. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you in that one.